we are back here on Carolina Women, and we are here with our dear friend John Iannazzo from Liberty. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
You know what we're talking about today, Jessica? We're talking about power. We've been just sitting here, and John's like, no, power shades, automatic, shades that go up and down. That's so old news for you. But I think for a lot of us, it's finally being accepted as really a good thing.
Well, it's not old news.
Okay.
It's still very new, but what we were talking about before was, a new trend. I can't say it's a new trend because it's been around for several years in the current, generation of power shades that we're on now. And they work so well. They're so easy to operate. They're easy to program. It's really a good system.
Are they putting those in homes now, kind of standard? Or is that an upgrade still?
It still sits an upgrade. Yeah, we're seeing more people thinking ahead and having the homes wired for power.
Right.
Because it's the same shade. With $100, the PowerView shade runs off of 18 volts. So whether we use batteries, we plug it in like a toaster to an outlet, or it's hardwired, through the house, it's the same shade. So if we put a shade in today that's battery operated, and then 3 years from now you're tired of changing batteries, which won't be like once or twice in that time frame, you can then just have it wired and use the same shade. There are other manufacturers that use different motors for different power sources.
Okay.
But this isn't the case. So if you buy a shade today with batteries, you can always upgrade to have it hardwired, not have to mess with batteries anymore.
I do a lot with aging in place. Okay, so setting homes up that conducive for whether it's Clementine at 4 or someone else at 94. And it's been really interesting, the shift to the Googles or the Alexis or the Alexa or whatever it is, and people being more willing and able to get all that and have
all kind of tied in together.
Yeah, it really works well. So you can just tell your smart device, your Alexa, to what to do with the shade, and as long as it's programmed properly, it works.
It's got to be great for people with physical limitations.
Well, or even the kids. I mean, your daughter would probably love it. She'll be like, turn on.
We don't allow her to talk to Alexa.
Is that true? I should.
Because she'll all of a sudden Frozen will start playing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
see that.
I love it. Is that a pain to do? Can you help people when they're getting their shades or installing their window treatments? Can you help us set all of that stuff up?
Yeah, that's something we will do. We'll help you show you how to do it. I mean, it's so unlimited on what you can do.
Okay.
Because with an Alexa, you can set up different routines. So you could say, Alexa, good morning. And the lights can go on, the TV can go on to a certain news station, the shades can go up, the coffee can start. I mean, anything that's hooked up to it can go
sounds
through.
amazing. No,
but is it as easy as it sounds?
You do that.
It's yes, yeah.
Just
we have
a voice.
a
voice command.
Yeah, it's really a lot easier. So we'll walk you through and show you how to set it up and do a few commands for you.
Right.
But then you can really get as I don't want to say complicated, but as
what do you do? Your house is fun because you've got it for everything.
Literally everything. So our house is an older house, so wasn't built to be a smart house.
Right.
But we've changed out the light bulbs, the shades, of course. All the plugs are now smart plugs. So there's I don't think there's anything left in the house that we can't control with our Alexa.
Okay.
And the hardest part about that is she doesn't always understand what I'm saying. I tend to mumble.
Right. We've been working on that.
You
for
have to
years.
articulate when you're speaking to Alexa.
Be very clear.
Oh, that's kind of embarrassing. That could be a little.
Well, she'll tell you. She doesn't understand.
Oh, she will?
She's mouthier than the 13-year-old.
Oh, my God. Are you seeing a lot of people coming in because, it's spring now, summer coming up, asking you about cooling and heat efficiency with the blinds, wondering if, hey, I've got a west exposure.
Yeah, this time of year it starts coming up. It's screen shade and skylight season coming up.
Okay.
Because we do the shades all year round.
Right.
But I'd say May through September, we do a ton of skylights and a ton of screen shades. Okay. Mostly for the heat.
Mostly for the heat. Are you doing many roller shades?
Yeah, roller shades are still popular.
Have you ever seen those? Like black is my favorite. Just pull them down and they disappear.
Yeah.
And again, for heat efficiency.
For heat efficiency, you keep the heat out, you keep the sun out. If you keep the sun off your furniture, it will help cool the whole room.
And it won't fade your furniture. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
And what about trend forecasting? Anything huge on the horizon?
We do have some new things coming out. I should say rumors of some new things coming out.
We love a good rumor.
A new generation of the PowerView shades. I've heard about a new product coming out that I'm not supposed to talk about.
Okay. Good, because we got to take a break right now anyway. So you may want to stay tuned. Next time John's on, he'll have new trending product information. Stay with us. There's more to come here on Carolina Women.